And here we go. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Twist Gaming. Is it afternoon, Josh? You just shook your head. Oh, guys, I have been
It's
on the...
morning
It
somewhere.
is morning somewhere, but here in Columbus, Ohio at Origins 2018, it is afternoon. And I have the pleasure of being here with Rob Doherty from White
Okay.
Wizard Games to talk about all of the new stuff that I know you guys are super excited to hear about. Right off the bat, we wanted to jump into the most recent Kickstarter for the Star Realms
Yeah.
Frontiers. This has been successfully funded and is going to be shipping out soon.
Yeah, so we basically, there was a lot of components in the Star Realms Frontiers Kickstarter. We've got the Frontiers box set that's done at our fulfillment centers. The expansion packs, the command decks and the Kickstarter promos and all those sorts of things are actually being palletized at the factory right
As we
now.
speak.
So they're ready for pickup tomorrow, and then it'll takes a few weeks to get them from the factory floor to the warehouse, in process in the warehouse, and then ready to ship out to individual backers. But for backers in the U.S., shipping should start like at the end of this month, beginning of next month, and it will, and then they'll be shipping to 500 to 1,000 people a day.
Awesome.
So a week or two of packing and shipping out to people. So it's going to be in backers' mailboxes really soon.
Awesome.
It's been a long road, but we're super excited about it.
And you were nice enough to swing by. I'm going to switch over to BoardCam real quick where
Sure.
we have the storage box set up, but we wanted to show off some of the finished work for the Star Realms Frontiers.
So this is the universal storage box. If you have a big collection of Star Realms, well, Star Realms is a great little portable game. You can carry it around in your jacket pocket. But we've come out with a lot of sets, and a lot of people collect all of them and like to have different configurations. Maybe they have like a copy of the base game, and then they have like another set where they've got base game mixed with Colony Wars with some expansion packs, and they end up with a sort of a big collection. And so people have been asking for a big storage box, and this is a big, beautiful storage box for Star Realms.
Now you wanted to use, just to get an idea.
Yeah, so here's the Star Realms card on it, so you can get an idea. There are 3 rows inside of this, so you'll be able to store a very large number of cards. I have one of these which has every Star Realms card we've ever made in sleeves, and that takes it with the foam blocks. I have it in 2 rows with a little extra space left over, and the 3rd row is completely empty. I roll up a play mat and I put it into that 3rd row, so there's plenty of space for everything you've got. Even if you've got a playmat with room for more expansions in the future. So it's a sweet little sweet big storage box, and it also comes with a 15 card card and promo set.
That's
for
nice.
For Star Realms. So this is a really great one. If you missed the Kickstarter, this will be available in stores this fall. So a great item for someone who has a big Star Realms collection.
Excellent, excellent. So that is for the storage box. If you like Rob said, you missed a Kickstarter, it's going to be in your friendly local game store come fall.
Yep.
Let's swing back to Frontiers and talk about some of the artwork.
Yes.
Where did you want to start, Rob?
Let's start with this.
All right, so let's start with the light cruiser.
Yeah. So so as you mentioned, we've got some green screen going on. So
Yes.
you see.
So you'll see some transparency right
that's,
about here.
That's where any of the green shows up in the card. But as you can see, the artwork is really beautiful for this set. The art team did a really great job, and this card shows off one of the new mechanics for Frontiers, which is that double ally ability. So this light cruiser, when you play it, you get 4 combat, and target opponent discards a card. If you have another Star Empire card, another yellow card in play, you get bonus 2 combat, bringing you up to a total of 6 combat. And if you have 2 or more other Star Empire cards out, that's when you can activate your double ally ability and draw a card. If you have those 2 extra Star Empire cards in play, you get to do all 3 of those abilities. So so basically, the cards with the double ally ability really reward a player for focusing in on a color. So it adds another layer of depth into your decision making on which cards you want to buy for your deck, and what cards are great for which player will change up even more with those double ally
You're
abilities.
definitely mixing up some strategy here.
Yes. Yeah.
It's very cool. So I'm going to move from the light cruiser, and are we going to the gate ship or the
Sure. Yeah,
reconnaissance?
so we can throw the gate ship up there.
This looks very familiar.
So we've got the this is an example of a Trade Federation ship, and the story behind Frontiers is that the warp gate technology, the ability for to faster than light travel,
Right.
has made a major technological advance,
Okay.
and so there's this new area of space which is open for open for
New
colonization.
frontier.
Yeah, new frontier,
Yeah.
exactly. And this ship has a warp gate built into it, so
Okay.
mechanically allows you to acquire a base of 6 or less for free and put it on top of your deck. So the thematically you're taking a ship or base from the colonized space and
Send it
transporting
out
out
there.
to the frontier. And another example of the awesome art in the
Yeah,
set.
that's absolutely. I mean, your entire game series, all of your games really have gorgeous art.
Yeah,
So
that's a really big focus for us. It has been from the very first set of Star Realms. Our games are inexpensive and in small packages, but
right.
we really try and push the envelope as much as possible on the art.
For-
Bringing it to the we try and bring it to the level of the most expensive games, like the trading card games.
Right.
But bring it to the players.
You
at
want
a
to get
cheap
the more,
price.
you want to get the expansions, you want to get the new sets because you want to see the new beautiful art.
Yeah.
In addition to the new gameplay.
Okay, and then we got here's an example of a base. We've got the reclamation station. This is a machine cult. The machine cult continues to be great at thinning out your deck. So here's a card that can scrap a card in your discard pile, and if you're willing to scrap your reclamation station itself, it gives you 3 combat for each of your cards that you scrap this turn, including the reclamation station itself.
Oh wow!
So
you
can
get
get
free
some,
off the bat.
yeah. And you can get some crazy turns where you've drawn a bunch of your machine cult cards. You scrap a whole bunch of cards out of your hand or discard pile, and then blow up the reclamation station for a huge hit at the.
I mean, sometimes extreme measures are necessary, guys.
Exactly. And then we also inside the set we have 8 oversized cards. These are challenge cards which allow for solo and cooperative play, and we have an example of one of those here.
Yeah, these are, and I'm just going to put the reclamation station next to them. The reclamation station is a bit of a bigger card, so just to kind of give you that size difference again, guys, we've got some green screen here with the transparency, but these are, and then here's your kind of your standard
Ship, yeah.
card size with the gate ship.
Yeah,
Just to
so
see
you
how
can
big
see
it
that
is.
these oversized cards they're about twice the size of a regular card. There are 8 different challenges. You can play these by yourself or with your friends, and you play together against the game. Each of the challenges functions differently, and in this one you're fighting against a giant space monster with these long tentacles. And the cards get shuffled up and broken into piles by color, and each of those piles represents one of the monster's tentacles.
Okay.
And you can use combat to blow up cards in the tentacle and try and defeat the monster.
That's what we got here with our yellow,
so
our red, our
basically,
green, and our
each
blue.
turn a card from the deck gets added to the dimensional horror, so it's growing. And depending on the color of the card that gets added, the dimensional horror gets various bonuses, and then it attacks players with combat based on the size of the various tentacles. So it's a really fun
that
little
sounds
challenge.
really cute and cuddly.
Yeah. It does like to hug you. And all the challenges function differently. They're all really cool. They've got the main reminders on the front. There's some rules on the back, and also there's a good-sized rule book in the frontiers box, which contains all the rules for the games and special instructions for each of the challenges. So not only will you get a new Star Realm set with 80 new cards for your trade deck, it's also a complete 4-player game on its own. It comes with 4 sets of starting decks, plus plenty of explorers for a 4-player game. and you also get these 8 solo slash cooperative challenges, so you can play either by yourself or with your friends on these various
So if you're
challenges.
new to the Star Realms game series, this would be a good place to kind of
You
pick
could
up and
you
start
could
off.
start with any of the Star Realms box sets. You can use the original box set, you can use the Colony Wars box set, or you can use this one. And the great thing about the Frontiers box set is it's a complete 4-player game, so you'll be able to play with up to 4 players, whereas the base set and the original and the Colony Wars are 2-player games. You can always combine Star Realms sets to get more players. So if you take the base set, combine it with Colony Wars, you can go up to 4 players. Or if you take Frontiers and combine it with either or both of the base set and Colony Wars, then you can go up to 6 players. So we've got rules for up to 6-player games, and a bunch of different multiplayer formats are covered. So you can play Star Realms in a whole lot of different ways. Some people like to just do the head-to-head games. Some people like to do the various multiplayer games. And this with this set you can do all those plus those challenge cards. So
Awesome.
super
Now,
fun.
while you guys definitely have everything going in the Star Realms, we definitely have more going on at White
Yeah.
Wizards.
So we've got bunch of games. So we have 4 game series. We have the Star Realms we just talked about. We also have Epic Card Game, Hero Realms, and our new game coming out, which is going to be coming out for Christmas this year, is called Sorcerer. We don't have any finished product on that yet.
Sorcerer's
Those
a favorite.
files are going to the printer now. Looking
Exciting.
at getting them to the Kickstarter backers for the fall and for stores for Christmas. Knock on wood. But that game is absolutely beautiful. You can check it out at sorcerergame.com. Gorgeous components, really great gameplay, rich world. It's got a fantasy horror theme it's set in Victorian London. Players are playing evil sorcerers battling for control of Victorian London. So that game's
Last year at
awesome.
Origins, we got a sneak peek of the game when
Yeah,
we had you on the show. So
exactly.
that's a video to go back and take a
Yep.
look at with some of the. That's absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah,
art. It was your
beautiful,
it's your
beautiful
son, right, who was designing that one?
No, so that he is doing work on the Epic new Epic
Okay.
sets, but the lead designer for and the world creator for Sorcerer is Peter Schultz.
Okay.
And he leads our European team, and he's got artists and playtesters who've been working with him for years on the Sorcerer project. It's been a very long road, but it is a gorgeous game.
Of all the interviews we did last year, like the card and the artwork for those cards is really what has definitely stuck out to me.
Yeah,
they were really pretty.
It's stunning. And the stuff's gotten even better now that we've got the finalized versions. So that's going to be a real treat for the Kickstarter backers when they get it. And if you didn't back the Kickstarter, you should definitely check it out at your local game store for Christmas.
Now we have Pantheon.
Yeah, and so for Epic we have the Pantheon. So basically, Pantheon is a series of 6 packs, and we released 2 packs at a time, and each of these packs contains 12 game cards for Epic. And this is one of our new packs. We got 2 new packs, this one and that one. And these 2 new packs are available here at Origins and will be available at your local game store very soon, next couple weeks. These each contain 2 demigod cards. These are special cards that allow you to play as a specific demigod from the world of Epic. You'll have extra powers and abilities that are listed on the card. So you can play a demigod versus another demigod, and each pack comes with 2. So you can play the 2 that come in the pack against each other, or play against one of the ones from the other pack. And they have a token plus 12 cards. 12 cards for use with Epic Card Game. You can use them in regular games, or you can use them with the demigod cards. And we also had packs that we did earlier this year, which had gods and elder gods for the special play variants, and of course each one contains 12 unique Epic cards and token. Epic plays like a trading card game, so it plays like a Magic or a Hearthstone style game, but nothing's random. Each one of those packs has a list on the back which tells you exactly what cards are inside. So we list down here like this pack contains, and it has a full list of all the cards. So you'll know when you get this pack, you know exactly
what's
which
in it.
cards
There's no
you're getting.
surprises.
Yeah. So basically, the Pantheon Furios pack is always has the same cards in it, but the different packs have different cards in them. So basically, if you get all 6 packs, you've got the entire set of Pantheon. So that is out now, and then finally we have
very exciting news for you. Congratulations!
Hero Realms is been nominated for an Origins Award. So if you happen to be at Origins this weekend, if you can go to the back of the Hall B, the big expo hall, in the back right-hand corner is an area where you can vote for various games for the Origins Award. And if you're a Hero Realms fan, please give us a vote. We'd really appreciate it. And we're excited to be nominated, and obviously it'd be awesome to win. So
fantastic. When do you find out? When are they announcing winners for the?
It's actually not sure which day it is.
Right.
So check your schedules. Vote.
Yes.
Vote early.
Vote early. Vote often.
I don't think you're allowed to vote often.
I mean. Rob, thank you so much for stopping by again and showing us all of your amazing stuff. This is absolutely fantastic. Congratulations again on the nomination for the Hero Realms for the Origins Award. And I know that a lot of your Kickstarter backers just can't wait for the Frontiers expansion.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming, but it is really awesome stuff. And thanks for having me on. And I'd also like to thank everybody for watching, and especially thank you to our Kickstarter backers who have basically made all these games possible. You guys are awesome. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Rob.
Thanks.